Golden Nuggets of Wisdom presents All the Skills, No Will, the True Currency of Impact. Most times it's not about the great skills we carry, not the degrees on the wall, nor the talent we've trained in silence. It's not even about the brilliance of what we know. No, what shapes legacy is what we are willing to do when nothing is certain. It's the moments when we choose to act, despite the fear of the unknown. When we step forward, not because we are certain of success, but because we are driven by a purpose greater than ourselves. It's in these moments of uncertainty that true character is revealed. And it's these actions, taken in the face of doubt, that define the impact we leave behind. Our legacy is not built on the accolades we receive, but on the lives we touch and the hearts we inspire. It's the kindness we show, the compassion we extend, and the positive change we strive to create in the world. So, as we embark on this journey of impact, let us remember that it's not the skills we possess, but the will to use them for a greater good that truly makes a difference. It's the courage to face adversity, the resilience to keep going when times are tough, and the determination to never give up that define our true potential. And in the end, it's the journey we take, the lessons we learn, and the stories we create that truly matter. So let us embrace the uncertainty and move forward with courage and conviction, for it is in these moments of bravery that we find our true strength and leave a lasting impact on the world. This is our journey of impact, and it begins with the will to make a difference. Together, we can create a legacy that lasts forever. You can have 100 strategies, a vault of information, and more talent than 10 lifetimes could use. But if you lack the courage to act, if you never take the first step, the choice is yours to make. The world is waiting for you to make your move.
I've met men who could see the future in spreadsheets and forecast. Brilliant minds, stuck in neutral, paralyzed by perfection. And then I met a man with no degree, but enough fire in his gut to build empires. He didn't wait for perfect. He moved with purpose. I remember the first time I met him. His energy was palpable, his drive unmistakable. He didn't have the traditional markers of success. No fancy degree, no prestigious accolades. But what he had was far more valuable, an unyielding determination. He worked tirelessly, often burning the midnight oil, always pushing forward, always seeking the next challenge. And it wasn't just about hard work, it was about smart work. He knew when to pivot, when to take risks, and when to hold back. He celebrated the small wins, learned from the setbacks, and never lost sight of his ultimate goal. Networking was his secret weapon. He built relationships, sought out mentors, and surrounded himself with people who believed in his vision. He was a lifelong learner, always seeking knowledge, always looking to improve. He attended workshops, read voraciously, and never stopped asking questions. But it wasn't always smooth sailing. There were challenges, setbacks, moments of doubt, but through it all, he remained resilient. He often reflected on his journey, drawing inspiration from his past experiences and using them as fuel to keep moving forward. And as he achieved each milestone, he didn't rest on his laurels. He kept pushing, kept striving, always looking towards the future. In the end, it wasn't just about the success he achieved, it was about the journey, the lessons learned, and the relationships built along the way. He taught me that success isn't just about having all the skills, it's about having the will to use them, to take action, and to never give up. And as I watched him walk away, I knew that he was destined for greatness. Not because of his skills, but because of his unwavering will. He was a living testament to the power of perseverance, the importance of purpose, and the impact of a mentor's advice. And as I stand here today, I carry his lessons with me. I strive to be that mentor for others, to pass on the wisdom and to inspire the next generation of dreamers and doers, because in the end, it's not just about what we achieve. It's about who we become in the process and the legacy we leave behind. So, to all the brilliant minds out there, don't be paralyzed by perfection. Move with purpose, seek out mentors, and never stop believing in your potential. Because with the right mindset, the right guidance, and the right amount of determination, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. And remember, it's not just about the destination, it's about the journey, the growth, and the impact you make along the way. So go out there, take action, and make your mark on the world. The future is yours to shape.
Shouldn't I master the craft first? What if I'm not ready?
Son, readiness isn't a finish line, it's a decision. David wasn't a warrior, he was a shepherd with a sling. But he stepped forward because his faith was louder than his fear. Life is full of moments where we feel unprepared, but it's in those moments that we find our true strength. Just like David, we all have our own battles to face. Preparation is important, but it's the decision to act that truly defines us. When you decide to step forward, despite the fear, you show the world your courage. And remember, son, you are never alone. I am here with you every step of the way.
In business, success doesn't bow to talent alone. It bows to integrity, discipline, and willingness. God doesn't bless hesitation, He blesses obedience and initiative. The journey to business success is paved with countless hours of hard work and dedication. It's not just about having the right skills, but also about having the right mindset. Integrity is the cornerstone of any successful business. It builds trust with clients, partners, and employees. Without integrity, even the most talented individuals can falter. Discipline is equally important. It's the driving force that keeps you moving forward, even when the going gets tough. It's about setting goals and sticking to them, no matter the obstacles. Willingness to take risks and step out of your comfort zone is what sets successful entrepreneurs apart. It's about seizing opportunities and not being afraid to fail. God doesn't bless hesitation. He blesses those who take action, who are proactive in their pursuits. Obedience to your vision and initiative in your actions are key to unlocking success. The path to success is not a straight line. It's filled with ups and downs, but those who persevere and stay true to their values will ultimately succeed. Remember, success in business is not just about what you achieve, but also about how you achieve it. Integrity, discipline, and willingness are the pillars that will support your journey. Stay committed to your goals, be disciplined in your approach, and always act with integrity. These principles will guide you to success, no matter the challenges you face. In the end, it's not just about the destination, but the journey. The lessons you learn, the relationships you build, and the person you become along the way are what truly matter. So, embrace the journey with all its challenges and triumphs. Stay true to your values, work hard, and never stop learning. Success will follow those who are dedicated and persistent. The world of business is ever-changing, and those who adapt and grow will thrive. Keep pushing forward, stay focused on your goals, and let your integrity guide you. Success is not a destination, but a continuous journey. It's about constantly evolving, learning, and growing. Stay committed to your vision, and success will be yours. In conclusion, remember that success in business is a blend of talent, integrity, discipline, and willingness. Embrace these principles and you will pave your way to a successful and fulfilling career. Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for human masters. This scripture calls us to dedicate ourselves fully to our tasks, not for personal gain, but as an act of devotion to a higher purpose. This transforms mundane activities into acts of worship and service. When we approach our work with this mindset, we find deeper meaning and satisfaction. It encourages us to strive for excellence, knowing our efforts are valued by the Lord. Our work is not just about the end result, but about the process and intention behind it. It's about putting our heart into everything we do, no matter how small it may seem. By working with all our heart, we honor the Lord and inspire those around us. Our dedication can be a powerful testimony, showing the value of hard work and commitment. In every role we play, we have the opportunity to make a positive impact. By working with all our heart, we contribute to the greater good and fulfill our purpose. Let us remember that our work is a reflection of our faith and values. By dedicating ourselves fully to our tasks, we honor the Lord and serve as an example to others. I had it all on paper. The investors, the advisors, the connections, everything seemed perfect, meticulously planned and ready to take off. I had spent countless hours drafting the business plan, ensuring every detail was accounted for. The numbers were promising, the market research was thorough, and the team was solid. I was confident that success was just around the corner. But as days turned into weeks and weeks into months, nothing seemed to move. The excitement began to wane and doubt started to creep in. I found myself questioning every decision, every strategy, and every move. The investors were getting impatient, the advisors were running out of suggestions, and the connections seemed to be fading away. It was a frustrating and disheartening time. I felt like I was stuck in a never-ending loop of meetings, revisions, and rejections. The pressure was mounting, and the weight of expectations was becoming unbearable. I knew I had to do something, but I didn't know what. I was at a crossroads, and the path ahead was unclear. It was in this moment of uncertainty that I realized I needed to take a step back and reflect on my journey. I needed to find a new perspective, a new approach, and a new direction, but nothing moved until I made one decision. It was a decision that came from deep within, a decision that was guided by my faith and my values. I realized that I had been so focused on the external aspects of the business that I had neglected the internal. I'd been so caught up in the pursuit of success that I'd forgotten the importance of integrity, honesty, and humility. I knew that I needed to realign my priorities and put my faith at the center of everything I did. It was a decision that required courage, conviction, and commitment. It was a decision that would test my resolve and challenge my beliefs. But I knew it was the right decision, and I was ready to embrace it. To honor God in every deal, every document, every dollar. That's when things shifted. It was a profound and transformative experience. As I began to honor God in every aspect of my business, I noticed a shift in the way I approached my work. I became more mindful, more intentional, and more purposeful. I started to see my business as a platform for serving others, for making a positive impact, and for glorifying God. The changes were subtle at first, but they soon became evident in the way I conducted my business. I began to build stronger relationships with my team, my clients, and my partners. I started to see opportunities where I had previously seen obstacles. I became more resilient, more adaptable, and more innovative. The business began to grow, and the success that had once seemed elusive was now within reach. It was a journey of faith, perseverance, and transformation. And it all started with one decision: to honor God in every deal, every document, every dollar. As I continued on this path, I realized that my journey was not just about achieving success, but about making a meaningful impact. I wanted to inspire others to pursue their dreams with integrity, to lead with purpose, and to make a difference in the world. I began to mentor young professionals, sharing my experiences and lessons learned. I encouraged them to stay true to their values, to be resilient in the face of challenges, and to never lose sight of their purpose. I wanted to create a culture of excellence, where people were empowered to reach their full potential and to make a positive impact in their communities. It was a rewarding and fulfilling experience, and it gave me a sense of purpose and fulfillment that I had never felt before. I also began to share my story with a wider audience, speaking at conferences, seminars, and workshops. I wanted to inspire others to take a leap of faith, to pursue their dreams with passion and purpose, and to make a positive impact in the world. I shared the challenges I had faced, the lessons I had learned, and the successes I had achieved. I wanted to show that it was possible to achieve success without compromising on values, to make a difference without losing sight of one's purpose, and to honor God in every aspect of one's life. The response was overwhelming, and it reinforced my belief that I was on the right path. It was a journey of growth, learning, and transformation, and I was grateful for every moment of it. The recognition and accolades that followed were a testament to the power of faith, integrity, and perseverance. But more than the awards and the accolades, it was the impact I was able to make that mattered the most. I was able to create a business that not only achieved success, but also made a positive difference in the lives of others. I was able to build a team that was driven by purpose, passion, and excellence. I was able to inspire others to pursue their dreams with integrity and to make a positive impact in the world. It was a journey of faith, perseverance, and transformation, and it all started with one decision: to honor God in every deal, every document, every dollar. As I look back on my journey, I am filled with gratitude and humility. I am grateful for the challenges that tested my resolve, for the failures that taught me valuable lessons, and for the successes that reinforced my belief in the power of faith and integrity. I am humbled by the impact I have been able to make and the lives I have been able to touch. It has been a journey of growth, learning, and transformation, and I am grateful for every moment of it. I am committed to continuing on this path, to honoring God in every aspect of my life, and to making a positive impact in the world. It is a journey that is far from over, and I'm excited for what lies ahead.
When your will is anchored in faith, it becomes a force the world cannot bend. It's not what you can do that changes lives. It's what you're willing to sacrifice, endure, and build, even when it hurts. Faith is the foundation upon which we build our dreams. It's the unseen force that propels us forward, even when the path is unclear and the journey is tough. Sacrifice is the price we pay for progress. It's the willingness to give up comfort for a greater cause, to endure hardship for the sake of others. Faith and sacrifice are intertwined, each strengthening the other in a dance of resilience and hope. When we believe in something greater than ourselves, we find the strength to push beyond our limits. It's in these moments of faith and sacrifice that we discover our true potential.
Proverbs 16:3. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans.
People will try to measure you by skill, but God measures you by heart. Your moral compass, that's your GPS in a world full of shortcuts. The will to do right when no one's watching. That's how you build a business that lasts. And a name that doesn't need rebranding. A mentor's secret isn't just in the knowledge they impart, it's in the wisdom they share, the experiences they recount, and the values they instill. They teach you to climb your own mountains, to face your own challenges, and to celebrate your own victories. They show you the importance of lifting others as you rise. And they remind you that true success is measured not just by what you achieve, but by the impact you have on others. It's about planting seeds for the future, giving back to the community and leaving a legacy of kindness and generosity. A mentor encourages you to dream big, to set lofty goals, and to never settle for mediocrity. They push you to work hard, to stay focused, and to overcome any obstacles in your path. And when you finally achieve your goals, they're there to celebrate with you, to recognize your hard work, and to share in your pride. Because a true mentor knows that their success is reflected in the success of those they guide. They help you find your path, discover your purpose, and achieve a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond material success. They pass on their knowledge, their wisdom, and their inspiration, ensuring that the cycle of mentorship continues. And in the end, they leave you with a sense of peace, a feeling of hope, and a belief in the power of mentorship. Because the true secret of a mentor is not just in what they teach you, but in how they prepare you for the future. They equip you with the tools, the mindset, and the heart to make a lasting impact in the world. And as you look back on your journey, you realize that the greatest gift a mentor can give is the belief in yourself, the bond you share, the lessons you've learned, and the memories you've created. These are the true treasures of mentorship. So as you step into the future, remember the mentor's secret. It's not just about the skills you've gained, but the heart you've developed. And with that heart, you're ready to lead, to inspire, and to make a difference in the world. Because the true measure of success is not just in what you achieve, but in the legacy you leave behind. And with the mentor's secret in your heart, you're ready to embrace the future and make a lasting impact.
So it's not just about doing something. It's about doing it with conviction, with righteousness, about how I show up, not just what I bring. I remember the first time I truly understood this. It was a quiet morning, the kind where the world feels still, and every sound is amplified. I was walking through the forest, the leaves crunching beneath my feet, the birds singing their morning songs. It was in that moment of solitude that I realized the importance of intention. Each action we take, no matter how small, sends ripples through the world around us. It's not enough to simply act. We must act with purpose. The ripples we create can either uplift or disrupt, and it's our responsibility to ensure they uplift. My mentor once told me, "It's not the skills you possess that define you, but the heart with which you use them." Those words have stayed with me, a constant reminder that our intentions shape our actions, and our actions shape the world. In every task I undertake, I strive to bring my full self to the moment. It's not just about completing the task, but about infusing it with my passion, my dedication, and my integrity. This realization has transformed the way I approach my work and my life. It's in these moments of connection, of shared growth, that I find the true meaning of my journey. It's not just about personal achievement, but about lifting others up along the way. Every interaction, every shared experience, adds depth to my understanding and enriches my path. As I document my journey, I see the growth, the challenges, and the triumphs. Each entry is a testament to the power of intention and the impact of mindful action. It's a reminder that every step, no matter how small, contributes to the larger picture. Standing here at the edge of possibility, I feel a sense of clarity. The journey ahead is uncertain, but I am equipped with the knowledge that my actions, guided by intention and purpose, will shape my path. It's not just about where I'm going, but how I choose to get there. With each step, I carry the lessons I've learned, the wisdom shared by my mentors, and the strength of my convictions. This journey is not just about reaching a destination, but about the growth and transformation that happens along the way. It's about becoming the best version of myself and using my skills to make a positive impact. As I move forward, I carry with me the realization that it's not just about what I do, but how I do it. It's about showing up with integrity, with purpose, and with a commitment to making a difference. This is the essence of my journey, and it is what will guide me as I continue to grow and evolve. In the end, it's the connections we make, the lives we touch, and the positive changes we bring about that define our journey. It's about being present, being mindful, and being committed to making a difference. This is the realization that has transformed my path, and it is what will continue to guide me as I move forward.
Exactly. Skill will impress, but integrity will endure. Knowledge might open the door, but your willingness to walk through it with honor, that's what changes your story. And others. When you find a mentor who believes in you, it's not just about the skills they teach, it's about the values they instill, the lessons that shape your character. These are the moments that define your journey. Achievements are milestones, but the journey is what truly matters. Every step, every challenge, it's all part of the growth. And when you look back, you'll see that it wasn't just about the destination, it was about the journey and the people who walked it with you. So, embrace the mentorship, cherish the lessons, and always remember, it's the integrity and willingness to grow that will leave a lasting impact. And as you move forward, take with you the wisdom, the experiences, and the integrity that your mentor has imparted. Because in the end, it's not just about what you achieve, but who you become in the process. And that is the true confirmation of a mentor's impact.
You may not be the most gifted, but if you have the will to rise, to do good, you carry enough to move mountains. It's not the gift that defines the man, but what the man is willing to do with the gift. And that, my friend, that's where heaven meets hustle, and purpose finds its power. Throughout history, we have seen countless examples of individuals who have taken their gifts and transformed them into something extraordinary. These individuals did not merely rely on their innate talents, They combined them with relentless effort and unwavering determination. They understood that the true measure of a person is not in what they are given, but in what they do with what they have. This principle applies to all aspects of life, whether in personal endeavors, professional pursuits, or communal efforts. It is the willingness to push beyond comfort zones, to embrace challenges, and to persist in the face of adversity that truly defines success. Every step taken, every effort made, brings us closer to realizing our full potential. And in this journey, we find not only our own growth, but also the power to inspire and uplift others. The impact of our actions extends far beyond ourselves, creating ripples that touch the lives of many. This is the essence of purpose: to use our gifts in a way that brings value to the world around us. It is in this alignment of our talents and our actions that we find true fulfillment. So as we reflect on our own journeys, let us remember that it is not the gift that defines us, but what we are willing to do with the gift. And that, my friend, that's where heaven meets hustle, and purpose finds its power. Remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. Each step we take, each challenge we face, shapes us into who we are meant to be. It is in these moments of struggle and perseverance that we discover our true strength. And it is through our collective efforts that we create a better world for ourselves and for future generations. So, let us embrace our gifts, take action, and make a lasting impact. For it is in the doing that we find our true purpose and power. And that, my friend, that's where heaven meets hustle, and purpose finds its power. It's not the gift that defines the man, but what the man is willing to do with the gift. And that, my friend, that's where heaven meets hustle, and purpose finds its power. Follow, share, and reflect. More than inspiration, it's instruction for impact. In a world where distractions are plenty, finding focus is a challenge. But it's in these moments of clarity that we discover our true potential. Every action we take, no matter how small, contributes to a larger impact. It's about the collective effort, the shared vision, and the unwavering commitment to make a difference. Reflect on your journey. What have you learned? How have you grown? Each step, each decision shapes the path ahead. Share your experiences. Your story has the power to inspire others. It's through sharing that we build connections, foster understanding, and create a ripple effect of positive change. Follow your passion. Let it guide you, motivate you, and drive you to achieve greatness. Passion is the fuel that ignites our dreams and turns them into reality. Reflect on the impact you want to make. What legacy do you want to leave behind? It's not just about the destination, but the journey and the lives you touch along the way. Share your knowledge, empower others with the wisdom you've gained. Knowledge is a gift that grows when shared, and it has the power to transform lives. Follow the path of continuous learning. Embrace new challenges, seek out new experiences, and never stop growing. Learning is a lifelong journey that enriches our lives and broadens our horizons. Reflect on your values. What principles guide your actions? Staying true to your values ensures that your impact is meaningful and authentic. Share your time, volunteer, mentor, and support those in need. Time is one of the most valuable resources we have, and giving it to others can create lasting change. Follow your heart, listen to your inner voice, and trust your instincts. Your heart knows the way, even when the path seems uncertain. Reflect on your achievements. Celebrate your successes, no matter how big or small. Each achievement is a testament to your hard work and dedication. Share your gratitude. Express appreciation for the people and experiences that have shaped your journey. Gratitude fosters positivity and strengthens relationships. Follow the example of those who inspire you. Learn from their experiences, emulate their strengths, and let their stories motivate you to reach new heights. Reflect on your purpose. What drives you? What gives your life meaning? Understanding your purpose provides direction and clarity. Share your dreams, speak them into existence, and let others support you in achieving them. Dreams are the seeds of our future, and sharing them helps them grow. Follow the journey of self-discovery. Explore your passions, strengths, and aspirations. Self-discovery is a continuous process that leads to personal fulfillment. Reflect on the power of community. Together we can achieve more than we ever could alone. Community provides support, encouragement, and a sense of belonging. Share your compassion. Show kindness and empathy to those around you. Compassion creates a more understanding and connected world. Follow the path of resilience. Embrace challenges and setbacks as opportunities for growth. Resilience is the strength that carries us through difficult times. Reflect on the importance of balance. Find harmony between work, rest, and play. Balance ensures that we can sustain our efforts and enjoy the journey. Share your creativity. Express yourself through art, music, writing, or any form of creative outlet. Creativity enriches our lives and inspires others. Follow the call to action. Take the first step, no matter how small. Action is the catalyst for change and the beginning of every great journey. Reflect on the lessons learned. Each experience, whether positive or negative, teaches us something valuable. Embrace these lessons and let them guide you. Share your vision. Paint a picture of the future you want to create. Vision provides direction and inspires others to join you on the journey. Follow the rhythm of life. Embrace the ebb and flow, the highs and lows. Life is a dynamic journey, and each moment has its own beauty. Reflect on the power of intention. Set clear goals and align your actions with your intentions. Intention gives purpose to our efforts and drives us forward. Share your joy. Spread happiness and positivity wherever you go. Joy is contagious and has the power to uplift those around you. Follow the journey of impact. Every step you take, every action you make contributes to a greater good. Your journey is a testament to the power of one. Reflect on the journey ahead. The path is long, but each step brings you closer to your goals. Stay committed, stay focused, and keep moving forward. Share your light. Be a beacon of hope and inspiration for others. Your light has the power to guide and uplift those around you. Follow, share, and reflect. More than inspiration, it's instruction for impact.